What's up, peeps? The new ASHIKA Island map is out, and I know there's not that many changes that you can do on console to make your game look better. So I'm going to show you how to change it from this to looking something amazing like this. So let's jump right into this video. And as well, special shout out to my newest members who give me a huge extra support to the channel. And you can become one for as low as 99 cents a month. Link is in the description. So let's start off with the first settings, and they're going to be in the graphics department. Now, this one, the on-demand texture streaming, has been here since Warzone 1, and it had a little bit of an issue before where it wouldn't load and everything like that, but I have not had any issues. So I have this on, and the allocated texture cache size, I do have it on auto, and this is what I have on this one. Now, just remember, for world motion blur and weapon motion blur, have it off. Everything that adds blur to your game will increase the overload on the FPS. So whether you have it off, it'll be a lot better for your FPS in the game, which eventually will make it look better. This one's one of the new settings that they added. Remember to have this one, the fidelity cast all the way on to the strength, and have it at 100. Remember to also set your 120 hertz refresh rate to on, and this will allow the 120 FPS gameplay. And as well, remember as well, you can change your FOV, your field of view. I have it on 110 for Warzone. Now, next up, the other one that we want to go into, sorry, it's all the way at the bottom here, which is going to be brightness. Now, for the Al Mazrah, if you're playing that one, the map is actually quite bright. So I did leave it at 50, but for the new ASHIKA Island map, I did feel it was like way too dark in certain areas. So I actually did bump it up to 55, and this one did help quite a bit. So remember to change that one as well. Next up, we're going to go into interface, and this is where you can change the colors of the map. So we're going to go into color customization, and the original one is going to be none. And now for this one, we're going to select filter number 2. This is the one that I tested that gives you the punchiest colors of them all. And then remember to select the color filter target to both the world and interface colors, set it at 100 on both of them. Also, if you want the enemy pings and things like that to mark out more in the world, make sure you have this one, the enemy, and set the color yellow, as yellow is the easiest color to see in the world. And after that, you can actually make your game cleaner per se. It doesn't necessarily make it easier to play on, but for example, your crosshairs, you can have them on or off, which would make your, again, game a lot cleaner. And then you can have the hit marker visuals on or off, and the same thing with the damage based hit markers, you can have them on or off. Now, the other thing, this is really basically everything that you get in here. Also, do remember that if you play on PS5, you can go over here and go into settings. The first one that we're going to go is into screen and video, and again, this is the PS5 settings. From here, you can change the resolution, and now mine does not support both of these, but obviously you could put it if they do support it, making your games look significantly better. Also, the variable refresh rate, this is your screen refreshes in real time, and again, this is also according to what TV you have or monitor you have and the games that do support it. So if you do have it on, go ahead and select that one as well. And then HDR is something that will also make your game look significantly better. Now, from my research, I have noticed that for Warzone, you can play on 1440p with 120 frames and HDR on. So if your monitor does enable HDR, then make sure you turn this on, and this will definitely change the way that you look at the game. And obviously you can go and adjust it and you can change it, but my monitor does not support it. Now, the next one that we're going to be going to is going to be here into save data and game app settings, and we're going to go here into game presets, and the one called performance mode or resolution mode. This one's up for grabs on which one you want to choose, but performance mode will give you the best and smoothest feeling to the game because they boost to the FPS. If you want the best looking game, then go into resolution mode. Both for Warzone, it will probably both support 1440p and 120 frames, but again, I just do want my frames to be as stable as possible, so that's why I'm going to go ahead and select the performance mode on this one. And then just as a final note, remember, if you do have a monitor and it's specifically a gaming monitor, a lot of them do come with like game filters that really change the way that you look at your game. So remember that monitor settings are really the most adjustable settings that you're going to get to really change your console look. So if you really want your console to look better, right, and you've changed all these settings, then my next thing would be to get a monitor that has these. Usually, again, like I mentioned, all gaming monitors will have different filters, adjusting the brightness, the contrast. Some of them you can change like the shadows, like so the dark corners in the map will be actually bright, and all that is done because of the monitor. So again, if you've changed all these settings and you want to look better, the better monitor will be your next bet. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, thank you all for tuning in. Peace out, and I'll see you all in the next one.